strange changes in the prostate of men who masturbate daily. The prostate gland is a vital component of male reproductive health, often overshadowed by its more well-known counterparts like the testes. However, the prostate plays an indispensable role in the production of seminal fluid, and its health is intricately tied to sexual activity, including masturbation. Masturbating daily can lead to a range of changes, some beneficial, others potentially concerning, in this small but significant gland. Let's dive deep into how daily masturbation can affect the prostate and uncover the signs men should look out for. 1. Increased prostate activity and adaptation. One of the most immediate effects of daily masturbation is the increased workload placed on the prostate. This gland is responsible for producing a significant portion of seminal fluid, the liquid that carries and protects sperm. Every time a man ejaculates, the prostate actively contributes to this process by secreting fluid into the urethra. When masturbation becomes a daily habit, the prostate is essentially put on a consistent schedule of production and release. This regular stimulation can lead to an adaptive response where the gland operates more efficiently. It ramps up its production of fluids to meet the increased demand, ensuring that each ejaculation is supported by a sufficient supply of seminal fluid. While this increased activity is generally not harmful, it can have physical consequences. The prostate may temporarily enlarge due to the frequent demands placed on it, a phenomenon that's not uncommon. This enlargement, while typically benign, might result in a feeling of pressure or fullness in the pelvic area, especially if the gland doesn't have adequate time to recover between ejaculations. Over time, this cycle of heightened activity and recovery can become the gland's new normal, adapting to the daily stimulation. 2. Temporary swelling and blood flow changes. Daily masturbation can also cause temporary changes in the prostate's size and sensitivity. During arousal and ejaculation, blood flow to the pelvic region increases significantly, including to the prostate. This heightened circulation causes the gland to swell slightly, a natural response to its increased activity. After ejaculation, the prostate doesn't immediately return to its pre-arousal state. The process of reducing blood flow and releasing built-up tension can take some time, resulting in a period of lingering swelling. For men who masturbate daily, this swelling might be so subtle that it goes unnoticed, but it's a clear indicator of how the gland is actively engaged during sexual activity. Over time, frequent swelling relaxation cycles might lead to greater sensitivity in the prostate. Some men may notice a mild throbbing sensation in the pelvic area or a sense of fullness following ejaculation. While this is not inherently harmful, it's essential to monitor these sensations. If the swelling becomes persistent or uncomfortable, it could signal underlying issues such as inflammation or irritation, requiring medical attention. 3. Enhanced prostate drainage and its implications. One of the notable benefits of daily masturbation is improved drainage of the prostate. Ejaculation serves as a natural mechanism for the gland to release the fluids it produces. Without regular ejaculation, these fluids can accumulate, potentially leading to discomfort or an increased risk of infection. By emptying the prostate daily, men can help maintain the gland's cleanliness and reduce the likelihood of issues like prostatitis, an inflammation of the prostate that can cause pain, urinary difficulties, and even fever. Studies have suggested that frequent ejaculation may also lower the risk of prostate cancer, as it helps flush out toxins and other potentially harmful substances that might otherwise linger in the gland. However, there's a fine balance to be struck. While regular drainage is beneficial, overdoing it can place undue stress on the prostate. If the gland is constantly producing and releasing fluids without adequate recovery, it may lead to fatigue or even contribute to mild inflammation over time. Staying hydrated and maintaining a healthy diet rich in prostate-supportive nutrients like zinc, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids can help support the gland's health, especially in men with a daily habit. 4. Prostate sensitivity and changes in hormonal regulation. Daily masturbation doesn't just affect the prostate on a physical level, it can also influence its hormonal environment. The prostate is sensitive to male hormones like testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT, which play a role in its growth and function. Frequent ejaculation may cause subtle shifts in these hormone levels as the body responds to the increased sexual activity. For some men, these hormonal changes might enhance prostate sensitivity. This heightened sensitivity can manifest as a greater awareness of sensations in the pelvic region, or even as mild discomfort after particularly vigorous activity. In men with pre-existing conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, this sensitivity might be more pronounced. Moreover, hormonal fluctuations can influence the consistency and composition of seminal fluid. Some men who masturbate daily might notice changes in the thickness or volume of their ejaculate, which is directly tied to the prostate's activity levels and hormonal regulation. While these changes are generally benign, they are worth noting as part of the broader picture of how the gland adapts to daily stimulation. 5. Prolonged recovery time and prostate fatigue. For men who masturbate daily, the prostate and surrounding structures are engaged in a cycle of continuous stimulation and recovery. While the prostate is incredibly adaptive, constant demands on the gland can lead to a phenomenon that might be described as prostate fatigue. This isn't a condition that appears overnight, but over time, the repeated cycle of producing seminal fluid, swelling during arousal, and contracting during ejaculation can take its toll on the gland. A key sign of this fatigue is a prolonged recovery time after ejaculation. Men may notice that their orgasms feel less intense or satisfying, which is a sign that the prostate and pelvic muscles are not fully recharging between uses. Additionally, a sense of dull aching or mild discomfort in the pelvic region may become more noticeable, especially after repeated episodes of masturbation. Interestingly, prostate fatigue can also affect urinary habits. Since the gland surrounds the urethra, any irritation or mild inflammation can cause temporary changes in the flow of urine, such as a slower stream or increased urgency. While these symptoms often resolve on their own with rest, they serve as a reminder that the prostate, like any other part of the body, benefits from moderation. To alleviate this fatigue, men should consider incorporating rest days into their routine, allowing the prostate to recover fully. Staying hydrated and consuming a diet rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients such as omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, and vitamin E can also help support the gland's health and resilience. 6. Potential for prostate irritation or inflammation. Another consequence of daily masturbation is the potential for mild irritation or inflammation of the prostate, especially if the activity is vigorous or prolonged. During ejaculation, the prostate contracts forcefully to expel seminal fluid, and when this process is repeated frequently, it can create a state of heightened sensitivity or irritation in the gland. Prostate irritation can manifest in several ways. Some men may experience a lingering sense of fullness or discomfort in the lower abdomen or perineal area, the region between the scrotum and anus. Others might notice a sensation of mild burning or tingling after ejaculation, which could be a sign that the gland is being overstimulated. In some cases, this irritation can progress to prostatitis, an inflammation of the gland that may cause more pronounced symptoms like pelvic pain, difficulty urinating, or even fever. While prostatitis is more commonly associated with bacterial infections, non-bacterial forms of the condition can sometimes be linked to lifestyle factors, including excessive stimulation of the prostate. To reduce the risk of irritation, it's essential to approach masturbation with care. Using adequate lubrication, avoiding excessively vigorous techniques, and giving the gland time to rest can all help protect the prostate from unnecessary strain. If discomfort persists or worsens, consulting a healthcare provider is crucial to rule out other underlying issues. 7. Hormonal adjustments and impact on prostate function. Daily masturbation doesn't just affect the prostate physically, it also has implications for the gland's hormonal environment. The prostate is highly sensitive to male hormones like testosterone and its more potent derivative, dihydrotestosterone, DHT. These hormones regulate the gland's growth and function, and frequent ejaculation can subtly influence their balance. When masturbation becomes a daily habit, the body adapts by fine-tuning its hormonal processes. This can lead to changes in the production of seminal fluid, as the prostate and seminal vesicles work to keep up with demand. Men might notice variations in the consistency or volume of their ejaculate, which can reflect shifts in the gland's activity and hormonal regulation. Over time, these hormonal adjustments may also influence the prostate sensitivity. Some men may find that their orgasms become more intense, while others might experience a reduction in pleasure due to the gland's heightened state of activity. Additionally, frequent ejaculation might cause a temporary dip in testosterone levels as the body works to replenish its hormonal reserves. While these changes are generally minor and reversible, they underscore the importance of balance. Supporting overall hormonal health through proper nutrition, regular exercise, and stress management can help ensure that the prostate remains healthy and functional, even with frequent use. 8. Long-term effects on prostate health. Finally, it's worth discussing the long-term effects of daily masturbation on prostate health. On the positive side, regular ejaculation has been linked to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. This protective effect is thought to result from the prostate's ability to flush out harmful substances, including carcinogens, through frequent ejaculation. Studies have shown that men who ejaculate regularly, whether through sex or masturbation, may have a lower likelihood of developing prostate cancer later in life. However, the benefits of frequent ejaculation must be weighed against the potential risks of overuse. For men with pre-existing conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or chronic prostatitis, daily masturbation might exacerbate symptoms such as urinary difficulties or pelvic discomfort. Additionally, the cumulative strain on the gland could lead to persistent irritation or sensitivity over time. To maximize the benefits while minimizing the risks, men should strive for a balanced approach. Listening to the body's signals, incorporating rest periods, and seeking medical advice when necessary can all help ensure that the prostate remains healthy and resilient. Conclusion: balancing activity with prostate health. The prostate is a remarkable organ, capable of adapting to the demands of daily ejaculation while playing a central role in male reproductive health. While daily masturbation can bring certain benefits, such as improved drainage and reduced cancer risk, it can also lead to challenges like irritation, sensitivity, or fatigue if not balanced properly. Maintaining a healthy prostate requires more than just moderation. A diet rich in nutrients like zinc, selenium, and omega-3 fatty acids can support the gland's function, while regular exercise and hydration promote overall health. Equally important is paying attention to the body's signals. Discomfort, changes in urinary habits, or reduced sexual satisfaction should never be ignored. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about male health topics, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth, valuable content that empowers you to take charge of your health. Until next time, take care and prioritize your well-being.